It's possible to learn how to handle grief. I have 5 suggestions for you in this video. Hi, welcome to JeanetteTV. Grief is natural, is part of our life, but since it's uncomfortable and sometimes even difficult, we need to learn how to handle it properly. And researching about this subject, I found out 5 suggestions from one of my favorite authors. His name is Paul Young, is the author of The Shack. Great book. If you have not read it, I suggest you can read it. And he wrote about this subject a long time ago, a few months ago, and I would like to share with you what I learned from his 5 suggestions. And in the subject of grief, he is really knowledgeable since he has faced grief in his own life, through his family, and also in other personal situations. So he's kind of an expert, and his advice is proven. He has proven in himself. So here it goes. These are his 5 suggestions or 5 ideas on how to handle grief. And the first idea is, remember, you are not alone. Although people show in social media and even personally their best faces, their best situations or moments, everybody face once in a while loss and grief in their lives, and they overcome it. And as human beings, when we are all able to overcome pain, loss, and grief. So if everybody else is able to do it, you can do it also. Have faith and in your own strength, and reach out for your faith in God, in the universe, in source energy, whatever you want to call it. But it's important that you understand that everybody faces grief and everybody is able to overcome it. The second recommendation is simplify. Simplify your world. Although we think that everything is lost, that probably the future is going to bring more pain and suffering since we are suffering so much right now, it's not true. It's the reality is that you are not sure what the future is going to bring. And as Paul suggests, just simplify your world by holding to the one moment that you have living right now. Hold to the grace that every single moment of your life holds for you and brings to you. And tomorrow, well, don't worry about it, because you don't have control on what will tomorrow brings. And for sure, you are going to be able to handle it, whatever it is. Even it is something bad, or if it's something great for you. The third recommendation is, or suggestion is, allow people to come and help. And we are social creatures. We need to socialize and to share our feelings with others. We are able to find comfort and sometimes even ideas in how to overcome a specific situation, to solve a problem we have. So allow yourself to open in front of a trusted friend, a confidant, or even a coach or a therapist if you like. But allow yourself to express your grief by sharing your emotions with others. The fourth recommendation is, be willing to let the grief go. And that's really important, because for some people, grief is like part of their identity. I always remember the example of a very good friend of mine that almost changed his life, and she went from being herself to being her name, the widow of Y. And she got that identity of the widow of based on the suffering, the pain, the grief that she felt for a long time for his deceased husband. And we cannot allow ourselves to lose our identity, to close to new opportunities, or to the possibility of express our own talents, or to just pursue our purpose in life. Allow the grief to go and continue with your life. And the fifth and last suggestion, in light of the last suggestion, is grieve and lament well. Even though you are not, we are not recommended that you stick into the suffering, you need to express your grief and scream if you want to scream, cry if you want to cry, write if you want to write. Everybody has his own way to channel the pain and the suffering and the hurt that they feel. But the idea is to express it, and in the way we choose to express our grief is the right one. It's because it's yours, and you need to let it flow in the best way possible for you. And these are the 5 recommendations on how to handle grief. I hope it will be useful for you. And even though I'm not suggesting that I want you to grieve, but I'm pretty sure that some people in your life is grieving sometime, or probably you're gonna face grief in some moment of your life. Just go and remember and apply these suggestions, and you'll see the great results that those suggestions will bring in your life. Thank you for watching this episode of JeanetteTV. And if you like this video, just click the like button, and also share your thoughts with us in the comments below. It's very important to know if this content is useful, if you like it, and your suggestions are also very welcome. As I always said, love your life, love yourself by reaching your inner wisdom. Thank you for watching, and see you in an upcoming video at JeanetteTV. Thank you.